Hi YouTube, Josh Rorty here. Jeremy Rorty. We're the Wonder Twins, also known as the Tai Chi Twins because that's the #1 martial art that we do. We're really excited because we just got done updating an old Tai Chi video. We probably shot this video 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Why did I just say that? I just made myself feel old. But it was actually looking as old as we're looking now. So we wanted to update it, and we got a beautiful day out at Pearson Falls to be able to update this video and bring it to you.
Just so happened while I was editing that video, I noticed we were visited by a woodland creature. We didn't even notice while filming was happening. So we were talking, and we've been wanting to monetize this YouTube channel for a while. So I do want to encourage you, like and subscribe. There's a lot of videos on here besides Tai Chi. There's a lot of arts that we teach, so a lot of cool videos that we showcase there.
And to encourage you to do that, we wanted to hold a contest. So like and subscribe to the video or to our YouTube channel, and then go down below the video into the comment section. Type in the comments, what time did you see this little furry creature scurry out of the forest? And what do you think it was? Everybody who enters a comment, we're going to put into a raffle to win a free private lesson with the Wonder Twins. That'll either be here at our dojo or online through Zoom or something like that. We can organize that with you.
I told him I thought it was a chupacabra.
It might have been a chupacabra. I don't know. Maybe we should be afraid.
Maybe.
So with that, enjoy the Power Stretches video. One Twin Powers, activate!
Power stretches were brought to us in a very rare opportunity to study from a grandmaster from China named Ya Xiaolong. He was a spry 70-year-old man who demonstrated for us his ability to do the splits all the way flat to the floor and then spring to his feet without using his hands. He swore by his power stretches to give him the strength and flexibility to accomplish such amazing feat. Ya Xiaolong described it as an eagle's talon. There's little muscle in the eagle's talon. All its strength lies in its tendons. Power stretching is unique because instead of focusing on stretching the muscles, the focus of power stretching is on the ligaments and the tendons that support the muscles. When these connective tissues are stretched in the right way, the muscles will be stretched along with them. This creates a combination of both strength and flexibility. Power stretches are typically done from a standing position and take no more space than the span of your arms. This means they can be done anywhere, from the base of this waterfall to the space of your cubicle or living room. They can even be adapted to be done while sitting in a chair. Now we'll begin by exploring the most important part of our power stretches, the posture. In order to feel these stretches, you need the right posture. The secret of Tai Chi's posture lies in the spine. This is normal posture, back straight, head up. This gives a natural S-curve to the spine. Tai Chi's posture is different in that we're trying to achieve a forward C-curve. With the normal posture, the curve in the neck and the curve in the lower back oppose the curve in the middle of the spine. To achieve the forward C-curve, tilt the hips forward and up. This will lengthen the lower lumbar and align it with the thoracic. Next, tilt the chin down and lift your head up as though it were an ornament hanging from a Christmas tree. This lengthens the upper cervical and aligns it with the thoracic. The forward C-curve gives the spine an alignment similar to that of a bow. As you pull the string, the power is distributed evenly along the body of the bow. By adapting this posture, power can be transferred from the legs to the arms, or power can be redirected from the arms down to the strength of the legs. This is where Tai Chi gains its power. To achieve the forward C-curve, step to the side with one foot about shoulder width. Bend the knees, tilt the hips forward. The shoulders should be rounded down and forward. Tilt the chin down and lift the head up. Focus on a slight stretch extending from the top to the bottom of the spine. Now that we understand the posture, let's start exploring our power stretches. These stretches can be done in any order, but to make it easy to remember, we'll start from the legs and work up from there. Step to the side with one foot, about 1.5 to double shoulder width apart. Point the feet forward, bend the knees, pull the legs to the outside while tilting the hips forward. This will open the hips and help form the lower part of the C curve. This stretch will originate from the inside of the hip and extend out to the knee. As the stretch is held, try to relax the muscles that feel tense. To help with this, breathe deep and slow, in through the nose and out through the mouth. As the stretch relaxes, try to push deeper into the stretch, being mindful of the muscles and joints to avoid injury. This stretch should feel like a good pain, not a bad pain. When you're done, return the feet to a neutral position. Starting with the feet shoulder width apart and the hips tilted forward, step forward with the left foot. The feet should be the same distance apart, side to side and front to back, like standing on the opposite corners of a square. The stretch will originate at the base of the right hip and extend down the front of the leg. If you stand too tall, it can be easy to lose balance, so keep your center of balance low. Focus on the bent position of the left knee and sink down into the stance. If the left knee becomes straight, the tension in the stretch will be lost. To reduce stress on the left knee, make sure it doesn't go forward past the toes. The right leg should be straight with a slight curve, but if it becomes too bent, the tension in the stretch will be lost. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. When you're done, return the left foot to a neutral position. Starting with the feet shoulder width apart, step forward with the right foot and bend the right knee. Tilt the hips forward and focus on that forward C curve. Again, the feet should be the same distance apart, side to side and front to back, like standing on the corners of a square. The stretch will originate at the base of the left hip and extend down the front of the leg. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. Keep the center of balance low. Focus on the bent position of the right knee. Tilt the hips forward and keep the left leg straight with a slight curve. When you're done, return the right foot to a neutral position. Starting with the feet together and the back straight, bend forward at the waist, focusing on touching the abdomen to the legs. Looking forward will help with the balance as well as help keep the back straight. If the back curls or the legs bend, tension will be lost in the stretch, so focus on keeping them straight. This stretch will originate at the base of the hip and extend down the back of the leg. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. When you're done, bend the knees and tuck the hips under to stand up. Return your feet to a neutral position. Stand with the feet together and lock the hands on the forehead to help align the head with the shoulders. While keeping the hips facing forward, turn the shoulders to the left and try to look all the way around to the right heel. The stretch will originate above the left hip and extend diagonally across the back to the right elbow. Keep the back straight while you change directions. This time, turn the shoulders to the right and try to look all the way around to the left heel. Focus on turning the shoulders to the right and the hips to the left. The stretch will originate from above the right hip and extend diagonally across to the back of the left elbow. Focus on turning the shoulders to the left and the hips to the right. Keep the knees straight. If they bend too much, tension will be lost in the stretch. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. Continue alternating sides till your back feels nice and loose and warmed up. When you're done, return your spine to a neutral position. Relax the hands to the side. Stand with the feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, and hips tilted forward. Start with the hands at the level of the waist, and then push down and forward to the corners of the floor. When the palms are open and the fingers are stretched outward, the stretch will go from the armpit all the way out to the fingertips. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. To increase the stretch, turn the palms forward and pull the fingers back to make a 90-degree bend in the wrist. As the heels of the palms are pressed away, this will start to draw the hands together in front. At a certain point, the stretch will relax. Rotate the fingers to the inside until they point together. This will change the position of the tendons and re-engage the stretch. Breathe in through the nose as the hands press away and draw to the side. Breathe out through the mouth as the hands press away and draw back to the front. Continue to repeat the stretch, keeping the hands on the same level plane. Don't let them rise or fall. Just like an eagle spreads its wings, keep the hands in front of the shoulders. When you're done, relax your arms to the side in a neutral position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. Keep the shoulders rounded down and forward and press the palms together in a praying position, forming a 90-degree bend in the wrist and elbow. Keep this structure as the elbows are lifted and the palms are turned to face the earth. Rotate the hands inward to point the fingers to your center. As the stretch is held, the head can be tilted to the left. This will increase the stretch on the right side. When the head is tilted to the right, the stretch is increased on the left side. Continue to breathe and relax into the stretch. This stretch will be felt from the fingertips up along the arms and across the back of the shoulders, making a circular stretch. When you're done, relax your arms to the side in a neutral position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. While rotating the palms to the sky, press the hands down and forward in a scooping motion while pressing the spine back. Focus on the forward C curve and keeping the head up. Don't lean forward. The stretch originates from the spine and extends all the way across the back of the shoulder blades. Focusing on one hand at a time, press the left hand down and forward, and then the right hand down and forward in a scooping motion. As the stretch is rotated, it will move from the back of one shoulder blade to the other. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. When you're done, relax your arms to the side in a neutral position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. Round the shoulders down and forward while pulling the elbows back and up to the sky. This countering movement will create a stretch that crosses the chest to each shoulder. Pressing the shoulders down and forward may cause the elbows to open to the side and tension will be lost. Keep the elbows pressed together in the back. Pulling the elbows back may cause the shoulders to come back and tension will be lost. Keep the shoulders down and forward. When you're done, relax your arms to the side in a neutral position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. Press the right hand forward while making an L with the first finger and the thumb. The left hand makes a fist like grasping a bowstring. Press the hands above the head and draw them in opposite directions, extending the right arm straight and the left elbow bent. To increase the stretch, turn the nose to point to the bent elbow. The shoulders should still be rounded down and forward, rounding the back of the shoulders. The stretch will originate at the spine and extend out to the tips of the L and the elbow. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. Press the left hand forward while making an L with the first finger and thumb. The right hand makes a fist like it's grasping a bow. Press the hands above the head and draw them to opposite directions, extending the left arm straight and the right elbow bent. To increase the stretch, turn the nose to point to the bent elbow. The shoulders should still be rounded down and forward, rounding the back of the shoulders. Focus on the 90-degree bend in the wrist, the open L position in the fingers, and the rounded back of the shoulders. Remember to breathe and relax as you hold the stretch. When you're done, relax the arms to the side in a neutral position. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. With your neck in a neutral position, press your chin down to the chest, stretching all the muscles in the back of the neck down to the shoulders. Breathe and relax into the stretch. Return the neck to a neutral position, then press the chin up to the sky, stretching all the muscles in the front of the neck. Breathe and relax into the stretch. Return the neck to a neutral position, then turn the head to look right, stretching the muscles along the spine. Return the neck to a neutral position, then turn the head to look left. Breathe and relax into the stretch. Return the neck to a neutral position, then press the left ear to the left shoulder, stretching all the muscles on the right side of the neck. Slowly rotate the neck down, chin to the chest, then rotate the right ear to the right shoulder, stretching all the muscles on the left side of the neck. While continuing the deep breathing, repeat this movement until the neck feels nice and loose and warmed up. When you're done, return the neck to a neutral position. Starting with the feet shoulder width apart, step forward with one foot to a dragon stance. Extend the chin forward and down, then back to the belly button, curling the spine. Then slowly straighten the spine, lifting the head up to the sky. As the back curls, exhale through the mouth, and then inhale as the back straightens. Cat drinks water pantomimes the motion that the cat's tongue makes as it curls underneath to lift the water into its mouth. Continue to breathe deep and repeat. When the direction of this exercise changes, the stance can also be switched so that the other foot is forward. Either way, with the back straight, drop the chin down to the belly button, curling the spine. Then extend the head forward and up, lifting the head to the sky. As the back curls, exhale through the mouth slowly, and then inhale as the back straightens. Horse drinks water pantomimes the motion a horse's head makes as it dips down into the trough and then lifts the water to wash down its throat. Continue the breathing pattern as you repeat this exercise. When you're done, return the back to straight and the feet to a neutral position. Stand with the feet shoulder-width apart, knees bent, hips tilted forward. The shoulders should be relaxed down and forward, and the head should be lifted. Focus on that forward C curve. Hold the hands at the dantian about an inch below the belly button so you can feel the abdomen move. Breathe in through the nose, deep and slow, all the way down to the belly button, pressing it forward. Exhale through the mouth, deep and slow, pushing the belly button back to the spine. When you inhale and the abdomen expands, the muscles in your stomach, diaphragm, and rib cage are being stretched. As you exhale and the abdomen contracts, the stomach muscles massage the internal organs, increasing their longevity. Breathe in through the nose, fill every inch of the lungs. Exhale through the mouth, empty every inch of air out of the lungs. Breathing in through the nose filters and warms the air as it enters the lungs. Throughout this section of the video, I'll be doing a total of 10 deep breaths. As you breathe, focus on the length of each breath. Make sure the inhale and the exhale last the same amount of time. Counting the time of the breath helps determine how deep the breath is. A good goal is to do 10 breaths with a count of 10 seconds in and 10 seconds out. Take your time as you do that and pace yourself. If you breathe in or out too fast, you'll never make it. This is similar to doing push-ups for your lungs. Focus on keeping the knees bent and the hips tilted forward. If the knees lock out, circulation can pool up in the legs, which can cause you to faint. Breathing in through the nose filters and warms the air as it enters the lungs.